These flowers are not flowers which will give you bitter gourd. You can see it has a thin stalk and there is no fruit behind it. Those are male flowers which will not give bitter gourd to you. But look at this one. This one is a female flower. You can see the tiny bitter gourd beneath the flower. And this was probably which has opened yesterday or so. I have another one here. This you can see which was covered with a plastic cover to avoid caterpillar attacks. That is what happens is when caterpillars attack this, the bitter gourd becomes spoiled. So you have to protect them with covers. I like to do that for this flower also, because you shouldn't do it before the pollination is over. If it's done before the pollination is over, naturally the flower will just fall off and there will be no bitter gourd. And the plant is growing well. You can see the plant well. This is a curry leaves plant. You can see the curry leaves plant has grown like very well. It took several years for this plant to get established, because they say that you should not pluck leaves from curry leaves during the first year. That's because the plant needs to establish its root system before you can try plucking leaves. If you start plucking very early, plant will not get a chance to establish its root system. This is a better plant, taller plant. You can see it has grown much better than this one. And this is another plant, curry leaves plant. One of the branches had broken and I had removed that branch. You can see that some of these leaves are barren. That's because caterpillars have attacked them. Caterpillars, especially of the Mormon butterfly, are very fond of finishing off the leaves. If you miss the caterpillar for a couple of days, caterpillar will grow very fat and the leaves will be thinned out. So I would have missed the caterpillar 1 or 2 days. That's how only the ribs are remaining here. You can see only the ribs are remaining here. Well, here they are good leaves. Please note that the caterpillars attack only tender leaves. These leaves usually are not attacked. They will be very fond of these tender leaves. That's how it goes on. And this is an orange plant. You can see this also has been here for several years, but it is yet to flower or fruit. It is fairly well established. Maybe the roots are not, because soil is not probably in plenty here. That's why the roots would not have established much. And going down to container gardening, it's a new okra or lady's finger plant coming up. The growth is not very good. And this is a red amaranth plant. You can see a red amaranth plant here. This is another okra plant here, lady's finger plant. This is an interesting situation. This is a cauliflower plant which should have given cauliflowers long back, because the stem has grown like a woody stem. Actually, this is not the original plant. When it had grown too much, I had cut off the top and planted here. Unfortunately, it started growing again, but no cauliflowers yet. I don't know why. There's another interesting part of it. This is another cauliflower plant. actually layered from the original one. The original one, which I said was the other plant, or rather the parent plant of that. But this also grew very well with a tall stem, but unfortunately no cauliflower yet. In between, I read that it could be due to boron shortage. I had sprayed boron on the leaves, nothing happened. Now with the heavy monsoon, the leaves are wilted off. That's how this has become rather bare here.